How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. So today I have another Patriot deck for you guys. I know I just posted one yesterday, the day before, sometime this week, but immediately after posting that, Educated Collins posted a video on this Mr. Negative Patriot list, and I've had a blast playing this since he posted that video. It's just a super unique deck with Mr. Negative and Patriot. Mr. Negative is actually the last card he threw into the deck. If you want to see the full breakdown where he goes over every single card, go check out Educated Collins' channel where he talks about this deck. I believe he's the one who made it. He goes over every single card and what its use is. I'm going to skim through it very quickly to give you guys just an overall breakdown of how the deck plays out and kind of what your goals are. So obviously with Patriot, you have Mystique to copy Patriot, or Iron Man in this case as well. And then you have your cards that make other cards that Patriot can buff, like Wasp. You have Hood that gives you the demon. You have Squirrel Girl, makes the squirrels. Mysterio makes his illusions. All of these cards work well with Blue Marvel. You can also copy Blue Marvel with Mystique. Mystique has a lot of targets that you can hit, but overall the goal of this deck is to get a Bast down on maybe turn 2. Maybe play your Angela down early. You're gonna want to hold Squirrel Girl, Wasp, and some of your other cards like Mysterio until turn 6. You're looking to dump a bunch of cards on turn 6 with this deck, and so you're gonna hold a lot of those early drops. You don't really think to do that when you get a first glance at the deck, but you're gonna want to hold all those early drops so you can fill the board up on turn 6. So turn 1, turn 2, Bast. Turn 2, you want to drop Angela. Turn 3, Bishop or Patriot if you don't have Bishop, and just kind of start getting that ball rolling. Turn 4, if you don't have Iron Man or Blue Marvel yet, I would drop Mr. Negative. If they're already in your hand, there's not a whole lot of great targets for Mr. Negative to hit. So if Iron Man and Blue Marvel are still in your deck, drop Mr. Negative on 4. Otherwise, play a couple other cards. Again, get Patriot rolling, get him out there. And then turn 5 and 6, you're gonna have to kind of adapt to what you have in hand. There's a lot of different play lines you can play. You can either drop Iron Man on turn 5, Blue Marvel on turn 5, copy it with Mystique on 6, and then flood the board with everything else. Your goal with this deck is to give up priority until turn 6, and you can do that very effectively with Hood and then playing Angela for 0 and just leaving her there. So that on 6, when you flood the board, Angela gets buffed up. But this deck is very susceptible to Killmonger, so you want to make sure you're passing up priority until that last turn so you don't get hit with a Killmonger that kind of ruins your board state. I'm going to post some gameplay right after this for you guys, but I try to bring you guys some unique decks as well as some meta breaking decks, so if you don't want to miss out on those, consider subscribing. And as usual, if you love all things Marvel Snap, make sure you like and subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see you in the next one. All right, so we have Mr. Negative, but unfortunately we already have Iron Man in hand. Bast is a pretty good drop. I don't know if I think turn 1 Bast here is okay. Generally you want to hold Bast until like turn 2, but I think we're going to drop Angela turn 2, so I think turn 1 Bast is fine here. And we'll drop Angela mid, save Wasp. We're hoping right now not to draw Blue Marvel and hoping to grab him when we play Mr. Negative. Mystique, we can just sit again. I like the Mr. Negative play into Iron Man and then Mystique, and then whatever else we can dump with on turn 6. So we'll play negative left. Hopefully continue to give up priority. And now we're looking to draw our Blue Marvel. Okay, so we got Blue Marvel. I think we're going to Iron Man this turn, and then can look to move stuff into New York, and then probably Blue Marvel, Mystique, Wasp. Somewhere else. He's gonna drop a death. I don't think he'll drop it in New York. He's gonna have to move things to New York.
I am Iron Man.
If he shifts everything over there, we're looking at 14, 19. We can go 6, 7, 10. That will win us left. We even have the option of playing Wasp into there. But I kind of like this play. This should win us, sorry, this should win us right. I don't think he'll play anything into there. And then this is quite a bit of power middle. I think that's pretty good. Should be more than enough. The other option was to copy Iron Man mid, but I think getting Blue Marvel and getting the double buff was probably the best play. Yeah. An easy win. I've played this guy before, Dan Hip Enjoyer.
Iron Man.
I think he BM'd me in Conquest once. But anyways, this is kind of what you're looking for with this deck. You want to hit Blue Marvel or Iron Man with your negative if you can, and then turn 6 you're just looking to dump as many cards as possible, like a Mr. Negative deck. But if you don't hit negative or don't use negative, you have the option to play you know, the Patriot line and things like that. And you can see how big you can get Angela while passing priority early. All right, so we have Squirrel Girl, we have Wasp and negative. We're not going to drop any of those next turn, so we're going to save Bast until turn 2. The only thing that would hurt us is a Angela draw here, because we would like to play Angela on 2. So that would force us to play a little bit off curve, but pretty much anything else, Bast is going to be a great turn 2 to follow up. Nidavellir, if we can get our Iron Man, that'll be pretty good too. I think we're just playing Bast. Then we'll drop Bishop next turn into Mr. Negative, and then hope for some good top decks. We want to pass priority, so we'll play it into Eternity range. And then I think we're looking to play Bishop right, if possible. Yeah, that's perfect. Angela, we might be looking to drop turn 5, depending on our draws, and just let her sit until we're ready. If they're gonna play a Venom middle, that's not ideal for us. So there's a Blue Marvel. I still think we're playing Mr. Negative, and we're hoping for the Iron Man. I think Iron Man's the only thing that can win us mid. Well, he didn't play Venom, so he's not getting the full power of Nidavellir. So I think we're still okay. If we can get the Iron Man. Iron Man would be perfect for mid. We'll play Hood to get the 1-drop. I don't think I'm not sure if the play is Blue Marvel. What are we exactly looking for? We have Patriot, Iron Man, and Mysterio. Mysterio's a horrible draw, in which case we'll want to play Blue Marvel now. And then we have Patriot and Iron Man. I think Blue Marvel is the play. We already played Mystique, so order doesn't matter here. Yeah, I think we're gonna play Hood. That way we can get a buff from Angela. It might have been smart to play Hood like right or left. We're still passing priority here, which is ideal. And it looks like we're going to Patriot line. So something like, we'll go Patriot this way. No, I guess we'll go Patriot. Can't play Patriot right. Angela into Wasp into SG. Patriot, and we'll go Demon here. Seems like the best play where we can get the most out of our cards. Yeah, I think that's a play. Might be some better order to play here, but I think getting the most power left is ideal because I don't think he's going to be able to flood Nidavellir. He might be able to with his Sabertooth, but no, he's not. What's the last card? And why'd he play it in that order?
Enough said, bub.
It's fine. Killmonger. Okay. Do we still win? Yeah, that should give us enough. Yeah. Every lane. Nice. That was a good game.